The Gerudo training ground here at long last is an optional dungeon. Again, as I said previously, that there is an item we can get in here, is the actual reward. And there's only a select number of keys. If you do mess up, I do believe this is a permanent loss to your item if you don't get it, if you go the wrong direction. Every song you've learned so far also get used in here, like the Scarecrow song, be note of that. That allows you to overcome the trials here. If you can overcome the trials in the chambers ahead, then and only then will we be qualified to hold our sacred treasure. What is a sacred treasure? Well, let's find that out. Let's go. Defeat all the enemies in a limited time. 1 minute to kill 2 Staphos. Come on, you. Take you down. These guys are not hard. This is a revenge from last time. Now I have full enough parts I can actually handle your attacks now. Like this, you. If you do fail in the attempts, the room just basically resets like you basically died. Or basically fallen off a deep pit. So it's only basically a slap on the wrist if you fail. Almost every challenge you complete will give you a small key. Remember this. There are plenty of small keys, but there's only a finite of rooms. So this one here we have to gather the jewels of white while avoiding the traps and danger. There are firewalls from the fire temple in here, as well as rocks. We need to avoid the rocks while also collecting the 5 jewels here. There's rocks on left and right sides of this room. Ow! Surprised I got hit by that. Anyway. And there are these, and again they have the super rupees as they are. They count as 5 rupees towards you to your account, so that's always helpful. Come on. This is so much easier than the gyro controls. I have played the 3DS version of this game, and by golly, the gyro aiming is so good. I just cannot get used to an older mechanic. You cannot. And for me not playing, I haven't played this game in years, so having this memory is pretty good for my mind anyway. That's a firewall. Can't get around there. I think I can get around this way. Guess I can this way. Over here. All right, that's all the challenges. The timer does end if you complete it. Like this way, and I think there's a firewall. Yes, there is. Go back here. And I think this is this is like one of the rooms that doesn't have a key in it. So certain challenges will force you to do stuff. Without the necessary items, one will be confounded by the impossible mysteries. We get a Staphos here, or a Wolfos actually. And that thing goes down without a hit. So we got the snow variants. Come on. Booyah! Come on now, you. Are you gonna swing around your paws around? Come on, you. Stab you right in the back. Now, there's an item that we don't have yet, and it incorporates with that wall in the background. There is a key behind that wall if we had the appropriate item. But we're giving us arrows. But we really don't want to use arrows right here. We want to... Oh, I'm actually almost out of bombs. Oh, boy, this is actually not good either. We want to put a bomb here. Blow up this wall. Because that's a fake door. If we use our lens of truth here... Actually, I actually need the hookshot for this. What am I thinking? Put that right there. And there we go. The lens of truth reveals that there is an opening here. So you can actually continue on with the dungeon. That switch right there actually opens up a door that's actually behind that metal, that really big icon there. So we can't really do anything about that. If we come over here, let's get our arrows back out because we're going to need the arrows. We're also going to need our Ocarina though. Navi is flying over here. Play your Scarecrow song here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down. There's Scarecrow song out here. play this first before going down here. This is actually very crucial. Blind the eyes of the statue. What you want to do is actually aim for the eyes that are right here in this statue here. They're also on a time limit, so if you do hit one, I think it's only good for like one loop around. If they reset, you have to do it all again. Hit that, come on. Get this guy, this good guy right here, just one time. There we go. He does drop a chest. Bear that in mind. That also has a key in it, I believe. I can just aim down there. Grab this. That's a key. Always crucial. And there is also a target to get you out of here, I believe. Over the door that you need to get out on. But, as you may notice, the scarecrow, the door behind it, also unlocked. So if we actually, hit the scarecrow, we can get back up here, and we can go through this door now. A lot of people forget about this, but there is a key. There's something here. There's a secret door, which also counts a key. And I believe that is money over there. In order to get that one, I believe that's in the middle chamber somewhere. Alright, let's go back through here and head to the next door. I believe I think it's about either 7 or 8 keys you collect in order to actually complete the dungeon, complete this challenge. Find a secret passage in this room. Okay. Looks like we need to use the Megaton hammer. A lot of fire enemies, so this is basically a fire temple challenge. Most likely, the challenges you encounter here are most likely reflective of what you've already done in the temples thus far. So, like I said here, this room here has got just the stone statues from the fire temple. So we need to find the secret of this place. You get more arrows, which is nice. I would like some bombs, though. Because I really can't mess up on a bomb placement in case I have to. And there's nothing underneath there. I believe it's only one of these statues. I believe it's the third one? There it is. Hits you out like so. I do not think there's actually a switch underneath this. I don't think. But I am going to hit all of them out. Yes, there is. There is a switch here. That turns off the fire, which I believe gets us our next key. And I believe this switch unlocks the door that we just came through. I believe. Yes, it does. Okay. Alright, let's move forward with this door. Cross the sea of fire! Oh boy. There's a lot of open spaces here. You have to collect another 5 rupees, or need the silver rupees again. I'm hitting that target, I know I am. Hitbox is so picky. Now you can do this without the hover boots, if you so choose. You can't, like with the hover boots, there is that problem of no friction. Like, oh, well, I guess I'm gonna have to do it with that. If you do fail the challenge, you just restart back to the door you're in, and you just have to collect all the rubies again. So, again, you can use this with your long shot, or just use the hover boots. That just allows you to make distances a little bit easier at the expense of your traction. Ah! Keep falling into the lava! You need to stop doing this! I'm on out. Oh, real? Thanks, controller. Thanks a lot. I'm gonna be dying to this one jump. Constantly. I was right over the thing, and I just decided to lose traction. Alright, let's go this way. We have to watch out for the fire bubbles, as they will appear at predetermined points. And if they hit you, well, that's basically you falling to their death. Now, Navi is flying over there for a good reason. And, let's see. If we activate the Song of Time, we might find a little bit of a helpful to us. Time blocks are here, which is going to be useful for something a bit later. Oh, no. Okay, I need to get into the right position for the camera here. Hit the switch. Take this shortcut here. Grab that, and we get our last rupee there, which unlocks that door. Now you want to... Now if you fail this, I believe the rupees do reset, so watch out for that. But we want to come up here, though, because there is a key for us. So look forward to that as well. What's in here? We get to another, now this is... If you desire to acquire our hidden treasure, you must strive to obtain the keys hidden in each chamber. Oh, I don't want to play on my Ocarina. Now, you might be entitled to open up the doors on this side. Don't. These doors are false. You do not want to use your precious keys on this. The path I'm taking usually gives you enough keys to get to that main treasure in the middle. So, let's look for that. I'm going to use my long shot for this. This allows me to get me over here easier. There we go. Yes! Haha! Woo! And now we have to collect the underwater gems. Another 5-gem collection here. We gotta get off our... We don't need our hover boots for now, so we'll take those off. We need to use the time blocks. And that removes them. Underwater here is moving with a current. This might be a little bit of annoying, but you're going to have to use your ill-fated iron boots selectively. As you can see, there are 4 gems here. Or a few gems here, in fact. And we've got a shell blades. A couple of them, in fact. I'll let you hit me. Come on, you. Take out the shell blades. Ow, no. Come on, you. I hit you with your open. Really? Come on, you cursed hitbox. Seriously? Come on. Your hitbox is being finicky right now. There we go. Again, your hookshot is your only way of actually dealing with these enemies, so just be mindful of that. You shell blades, die already. Now, you see those the little metal traps below us there? It's actually moving the water around, and just like that, I messed up. It might be here a while because this is like a mini water temple. Ooh. Now, to be fair, I went through that water temple like pretty darn fast. I'm not gonna lie on that one. Of course, that won't trigger that rupee there. Gotta take our boots off. Okay, got that one. Put the iron boots back on. Okay. Here. No, I'm not right in position yet, I don't think. Right there. Well, I clipped through the bottom of it! Curse you! Okay, we can do this. So even Link's closing his eyes and he's like, I'm sick of this. Ah! My hit, oh, it was off by just that little much. Alright, come on, we can get this right. Come on, you! No! This current did not need to be here for the record, but they added it for the additional challenge. You know, we have this Ocarina. We could, you know, freeze time, but you know that's too hard. hold time itself in the balance. Nope. Okay, good. There we go. Collect all the rupees. We can get out of here. And grab our chest that appeared before us. Dun, 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 dun. This way. Hit you there. Key number 6. We're doing well. Let's put our hover boots back on. So we can have at least a little bit of knowing where we need to go next. Okay. Up here. And we have another boss fight, another mini boss fight. Defeat all the enemies in a limited time. Well, we gotta use bombs. So hopefully I don't miss, because if I do, we're done for. Dinophos, these are actually new. Use your shield well and target the targeting techniques. They're just basically a beefed up version of the Lavaphos, so just be in mind out of that. There's firewalls everywhere, so watch out for those. As well as that Beamos is giving us a problem. Do I actually have a red potion? Yeah, I guess I could drink that real quick. So I don't technically die here. I don't want to use up my fairy for that. Booyah! That allows us a chest. And he dropped bombs. Sweet! I'll take those. No problem. And that gives us our next key. I believe that is our last key we're getting for this route that we're taking here. Yes, that is it. So, now is the ultimate choice. We've taken care of all the routes for all the rooms. So now we need to do, I believe it is the left path we need to take. Alright, let's go this way. I think the path I chose and the ways you get it. Oh yeah, I think we are on the right path, because usually they give you money and rupees, purple rupees in fact, so that's 50 rupees to your name. I believe on this route you get 2 chests and then you get the main treasure, I believe. So more money, money for us, money for everything. Yes, we picked the right path because now we only have the 2 keys. Oh yeah, there's another chest over here. Now I believe in this middle area you can actually climb up these grates and actually get into another room, I believe. But I think that's a path you take the wrong way. But if you do as I can do right here, booyah! We get our main reward of the dungeon! And what is it, you may ask? Well, it's none other! You got the ice arrow! Set it to sea and your arrows will be powered up. If you hit your target, it will freeze. This arrow's magic is granted only to those who complete the difficult training of the Gerudos, so use it with pride. Sweet! Booyah! And there you have it, folks. So they give you a lot of that. They give you multiple different keys for different reasons. Like if you had the item that we get in the Spirit Temple, we can actually move that gray block in one of those rooms and actually get an extra key if we so choose. But you can get this as early as now, as is shown here. The only problem about it is that you have to walk yourself out, which is always annoying, to be fair. Oh well. But that's it for that, though. Now let's move on to the next dungeon. Back into the Gerudo's fortress now. Again, if you guys are liking this content, always please hit the heart icon on Twitch. Help me support the channel. Really appreciate it. As well as those watching this on YouTube. After the fact. Hey, newcomer. Oh, that's all you say, huh? Oh, okay. Then I'll just climb up this ladder here. Actually need to put out my hook shot. I'll put my hook shot there, arrows on there. Alright, there we go. Need to go up this way. Now the other area you see on the right there is a horse training area. If you go there, and complete the minigame, you do get an option to upgrade your arrows. Are you going to the desert? I'll open this gate for you, but... But what? You can't cross the desert unless you pass the 2 trials. The first trial is the River of Sand. You can't walk across this river. After you cross it, follow the flags we placed there. The second trial is the Phantom Guide. Those without the eyes that can see the truth can only find themselves returning here. You are going anyway, aren't you? I won't stop you. Go ahead. There we are. We're up and about. We're finally going into it, folks. The Haunted Wasteland at long last. Oop. There we go. Now, there is a Haunted Wasteland, but it's actually beneficial to put your hover boots on. It may not seem like that okay at first, but you do sink in this sand, though. The Haunted Wasteland. If you chase a mirage, the desert will swallow you. Only one path is true. So this acts as similar to, like the Lost Woods, where there's only the one true path. So we need to head through here. Now, it says that you can't walk across this sand. Oh, I'll defy them. Watch me. With the hover boots equipped, you can walk across the river of sand. You can defy what that Gerudo said to you. It takes a little bit longer, sure, but since the hover boots, don't allow you to sink in the sand, you can actually walk across all the sands with no problem. So we need to follow the path here. There is a sign here. If you follow this pathway this way, you do find a shop. It sells bomb shoes, the carpet merchant here. It sells bomb shoes for like 200 rupees a pop. But you do get a lot of bomb shoes, for the record. And bomb shoes are actually required for a particular puzzle in the next dungeon. So, by technicality, the game is technically holding your hand, but that right there is a convenience charge, if anything else. And if you've gone through the way I've done, you almost like... Ooh, I have lost track of that ladder right there. Where is the other thing? There we are. I almost walked into the desert without being blinded. Now, you can go here during the day if you so choose, which actually makes it easier to see. But we're going through here normally, in the nighttime. Though, just to show that, yes, you can make this through the night. You just gotta look for the arrow, look for the flags. Every flag you come across, you'll most likely be able to see the faint hint of where the next flag is located. Bear in mind about this. I didn't realize it was this long. I thought there was only a short band of flags. Go this way. And we see double flags this way, which means we've completed that trial. We found a little grove here, a little underground thing here. We head this way, hurt ourselves. There is a gold sculpture here. So I might as well take it. No worries. Now, let's use Dense Fire here. I believe this gives us, like, money. I think this is a rupee chest here. Just like that. Come back here. Yep, money! And we now need the Lens of Truth now. As the Gerudo said earlier, we need it to see the Phantom Guide. It is a Poe, and I guess Poes can put themselves invisible, so doesn't hurt. Doesn't be that bad, does it? No, not Silly Bob. So let's head back this way. Head up here. Oh, we need to put the treasure tooth, and there's the Haunted Thief. We have to follow this guy. Now, if you are a speedrunner and you know this path by heart, or somehow know the code of it, you don't have to see this guy. But see, he disappears. Even his shadow disappears. Again, I'm going to keep the hover boots on just because it prevents me from falling into the sand. Because if you don't move for a certain amount of time, the sand does allow you to be sunken into it. And we got levers, a new enemy type. We haven't seen them yet in this. Well, no, actually, no, we haven't seen this. This is the only time we've seen them so far. Levers are just like, you know, the other common enemy, like the like the Stout Children and whatnot. So they just appear randomly. There's a little hidden Easter egg with them too, just like the Stout Children. If you kill enough of them, like the Stout Children, if you kill enough of them, a bigger one shows up. The same applies to the levers here too. If you kill enough of them, which I don't remember how much you have to kill, but if you do kill enough of them, a big blue one will show up, which is only just a tougher variant of it, which is not much more tougher than you normally have to kill these enemies for. But that's it. We've completed the wasteland. And by doing so, we're finally at the Desert Colossus, where the goddess of the sands awaits us. This is where Nabru is supposed to be held. Maybe we can talk to her. Come on. At least there's heart. At least these guys drop a lot of hearts, though, so that's actually pretty nice. But there's also a secret. There's a couple of secrets here, and maybe I can be able to show off the second one, because the first one here, we need bombs. You see these two palm trees here? You see a crack in the wall. You put a bomb there, get away from it. Yeah, Navi, what is that? It looks so random. Oh, it's a cave opening. Let's get in here before the levers take us over. Oh. Haven't seen these ones in a while. This is the Great Fairies Fountain. Let's play the Zelda's Lullaby and ask what this Great Fairy's doing here. This would be nice. Awesomeness. Alright, Great Fairy. Oh, hello there. Welcome, Alexman. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magical spell. Please take it. Alright. Ooh, it's a blue variant. And what will this give us? And we get a blue spell. You got Nero's Love. Cast this to create a powerful protective barrier. It's defensive magic you can use with C. Nero's Love is in effect for only a limited time, so use it carefully. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Nero's Love, if you've seen, you know, Smash Brothers or any of that sort, it erects a barrier around you. Now, while it's active, you can't use any other magic. So, it's good for defensive purposes. While it's active, you do not get, you don't take any damage, but you still receive knockback and the like from enemy attacks. So, bear that in mind. Levers, why just leave me alone? Don't need your annoyances here. I believe... Oh, yeah. This right here. If we stand right here and play the Song of Storms. Dun, 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 dun. You can storm the desert, and this collects with water. After doing so, it actually makes it a fairy fountain. So yeah, so if you need fairies for whatever reason, which I will grab a second one if I can. Booyah! Grabbed one. We got another fairy, you ruthless monster! Man, the narrator doesn't like me at all. Let's get our Ocarina. Let's get our arrows. I don't want fire arrows, I just want normal arrows. That's good. Put that right there. And you can come back out here and do this multiple times in case you need refillable fairies. Just make note of that. But I think without further ado, I think we go into this temple. And see what we can do with it. It's probably the quickest way we've gone to the temple thus far. Let's see what this temple has to offer us.